Hey everyone, Jamie Leha here, and I am back sharing another notebook that I'm using as part of my 2021 planner stack. I have this small TN that I got from Etsy. I believe the seller's name is Kids Accessorized, but I really wanted something that was in this buffalo plaid pattern. It's not my favorite buffalo plaid pattern, but it works, and it's the perfect size for these notebooks that I've had and have been using for probably a year now. And it's just very specific lists that I have. So I got this kit from Feed Your Craft probably a year ago, and it was all about reading. And so I used it to decorate some of these notebooks. The paper, though, I believe is from Freckled Fawn, from some of their older collections. And so I use that to cover it, and then the rest of it is from Feed Your Craft. And this first notebook is a list of books that I would like to read. And I have it sectioned out alphabetically by author, because a lot of times, like, I'm in a bookstore, or I randomly pop into a bookstore, or I'm going online and I feel like buying some books, and I can go in here and just really quickly see what books I have on my to be read list. And I found it really helpful, especially if I'm in a bookstore trying to find something that I know that I want to read. I can just quickly pull this out. I keep it in my purse to see which books might be available. And so again, these are all alphabetized by the author's last name. I use stamps from Feed Your Craft, but I believe these alphas are from Carrie Bradford, if I'm not mistaken. So I really like those, and I just think it's been really fun and useful. So this entire first notebook is just about books. And then the second notebook is all about stories, or it's lists of stories that I want to tell in my scrapbooks. And it's super simple, very simplistic. So I have a list of, from 2021, of various stories that I wanted to be sure to scrapbook about. Here's 2019, and I've crossed through anything that I haven't, or anything that I've already done or decided I don't really need to make that page or put that in my album. So it's just keeping track of all of those, and it's been working really well. I just think it's a fun place, or it's just an easy way to capture and remember what exactly I have left to scrapbook about Izzy, like specific stories to scrapbook about my cat Izzy, or specific years that I want to include in this album. It's been really helpful. Very basic, very completely analog, obviously. Just a simple way of keeping track of the stories that I want to tell. And then this last one is really just a list for lists. No big deal about it. So I'm going to be attending the Retro Hip Crafty Party #2 at the end of February, and I'm already starting the list of projects that I want to work on. So I know I want to work on my Scrap Meets album, so I'm putting that on the list here, and maybe that's all I work on. Maybe I think of other projects that I want to work to take with me to work on, but that is definitely one that I will definitely be working on my Scrap Meets album. So I know that. I'm thinking about that. I'm thinking about what products I can bring, all of that good stuff. So it's just a list, like standard lists that don't really belong in either of these two categories. But it's been really helpful just to have this in my purse, because it's small and definitely portable, and just really simple to take along with me, and I'm enjoying it. So this is the kind of end cap of all of the various planners and traveler's notebooks that I've been sharing with you that are part of my 2021 planner stack. I have various videos for my kind of agenda planner, for my health planner, for my notes and brainstorming, for my one little word, and then also for these very specific lists that are just handy to have with me. So be sure to check those other videos out. They're all available over at my on my website at miscpaper.co. I really appreciate you watching this video. If you keep any kind of specific lists around your reading or your stories, like, I would love to hear about that. Share some links if you have anything online. I'm always interested in how people keep track of like books, and you know, if you're a memory keeper like me, also the stories that you want to tell in your scrapbooks. Let me know how you approach this, because I'm always up for hearing how like best practice or how other people approach. Thank you so much for watching. I really appreciate it.